What's up, guys? It's Andrew here of Beta AT Productions and Publishing, bringing you guys a new tutorial on how to make a Night Lovell beat. We're going to try to make this beat as fast as possible, but as well as try to teach you guys everything. So first off, we're going to start off with Night Lovell. I've noticed that he's between, like, a couple of his songs are like up to 180 BPM. But we're going to go to 120 BPM because a lot of his songs are pretty slow. So, or they might not be slow, but they have their own little rhythm. So what we're going to do right now is open up. We got a lot of different options. We're just going to open up Omnisphere. We're going to look for guitar. Or something that we could sample, because we're gonna actually not sample, but we're gonna put a sampling style effect on it. Okay, so boom. Alright, this is a possibility. Nah. Alright, we might actually use this. We actually changed our mind. We're not gonna do that acoustic string because I tried figuring out a melody and we couldn't figure one out. So we're gonna go back. We're going to change this. Hopefully this doesn't confuse anyone. I was just going to cut out the part that I did. It wasn't that productive. Alright, so we're going to go back and alright, cool. So we're going to try to figure out a dark melodic melody. So So this is what we're going to do for like the main melody. So we have just G to D sharp to D to G sharp. We're going to try to do like a high pass filter for like almost like a telephone effect. So it's like almost like a sample. And we're probably going to stack another melody on top of it. This is just a standard way to boost something a little bit, because if you just go to presets, it just goes to general purpose. It's not always a perfect fit, but it's a good way just to boost everything a little bit. So now we're gonna open up Nexus. We're gonna go down to the guitars expansion. Probably gonna thicken up this sound. We might even change up the melody a little bit. So we're going to stop that for a second. We're going to call this pad guitar. We're probably going to add another thing. The key is to stack a lot of your sounds, because if you stack your sounds, it's going to sound more complex and more professional per se. It's not really perfect. Professional doesn't really define it, but it's more higher quality. So we're just going to do a little weird EQ where we're going to cut out a lot to make it a little bit, I don't know, more of a backgroundy sound. We're gonna do a little stereo separation, so it goes, you know, separates the audio from more of the center to more of the outer of your speakers or whatever. That sounds really weird. I can't really describe it, but it's the best way I could do it. As I said, I'm self-trained. I'm just showing you guys how I would do these beats. So, gonna boost this gain a little bit. I'm not really gonna focus on mixing a whole much. That's gonna use up too much time. So now we're gonna open up another Nexus. We're gonna scroll down. We're gonna look for another sound, probably in the guitar section again, because they got some nice sounds. Now we're gonna do more of a main sound. Control C, Control V. We're gonna go ahead and track it. Put that EQ. Well, let's get a gross beat and see what we could do to some of the sounds. Yeah, now that's a dope sound. Do a little stereo separation. Don't want to do too much. We're gonna toss on a little reverb as well. Alright, that's a dope sound. So now we're gonna pull up the AT Sound Kit 1. We're gonna exit out all of this. Up. Just move that. We're gonna go ahead and save. We're gonna toss in that orchestral crash. Track it, we're gonna pull it down. We don't want it to be overdone. Do a little reverb. Pull it down a little bit more. So now we're gonna look for snare. That's a good snare. We're gonna go ahead and track it. We're gonna go ahead and change some of those effects. Can I just tweak it a little bit? You guys can barely hear me. I don't want to do too much boosting to it, but alright. So we're now gonna go ahead and add the 808. 808. This our normal 808, just 808 is probably our best 808. That's just my opinion though. Now we're gonna go open up a mixer track. This is just for the sake of general mixing and effects. It kind of tweaks it to the way that we want it. It kind of saves us time. If you guys purchase our drum kit, we already have those mixer states saved as well, so you guys don't have to worry about that. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this attack down, so when we hit the key, it stops. Or like let go of the key, hit, let go, stop. Alright, cool. Piano roll. So A4 is usually where we put it, like gets on key. So what I've noticed with Night Lovell is there is a lot of emphasis on the 808s and creating unique 808 patterns. So that's what we're gonna start doing. So we're gonna pull that. Alright, so that's a good start. Kind of like the 808 style that you would hear in a Night Lovell. Alright, so that's a good start. Let's keep going though. We got we're gonna go in here for nope, not that one. We haven't released that yet. Whoops. Alright, so here's the we're gonna look for a hi-hat. Where is it? Man, I forgot. Here. We might go to the He doesn't do a lot of crazy hi-hat stuff, so we want to be careful and we don't want to do too much of like the trappy drill stuff, because I mean he does have some of those elements in his beats, but a lot of them are like these third notes and such. Oh, we're gonna move this up. Pull it down. Gonna try to make it a little bit more sharp. Get some of that more transient sound. That tick. Maybe if we put on maybe a little distortion will help it. There we go. Reverb? All I did was tune these down a little bit. We're actually gonna go change. Alright, so that's probably good for now. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put it right here. So it's in that pattern. But we're going to go down here to split by channel. If you guys have a different FL Studio, then it'll be usually like right in here. There'll be like a part where you guys could see. So it doesn't show it on FL Studio 12. But if you guys aren't using FL 12, I'd suggest to upgrade. It's a free upgrade. So we're going to split by channel. We're going to pull this down, pull this down, pull this down. We're going to probably change up the melody and stuff too and add some more stuff, but this is a good start for now. Now what we're going to do is lock to content, lock to content. This is optional, but I'll show you guys what this does. It's actually really cool. I just figured this out. So lock to content, and lock to content. So what does this do? So boom, trap, don't need to change. Boom, King David's lyre or whatever. Boom, guitar strings. Since it locks it, those are like the only things that go in there. And so yeah, kind of saves you time maybe. So we're gonna go ahead and place these right here. Pull this. This is just a symbol. So this is 16. Yeah, this is about the normal from what I've seen, but wait. He has these really long intros. Just for the sake of the tutorial, we're not going to make it as long as how he would normally do it. Normally, some of his songs have gone so far up to like, probably around up to here. Like, I mean, he goes up to like 50 seconds into like the intro. Like, but just for the sake of the tutorial and saving time, we're not going to do that. Alright, so continuing back, we can go. I'm going to look through some of these. I guess we could add a clap. We're just going to add this clap. We're going to do it like this. Boom. Boom. Get rid of that. Track this. And we're going to make this like a really over the top like reverb clap. And we're just going to put this in like the chorus or like one segment. Alright, cool. It's kind of the effect I would want. Alright, so reverb. We're gonna do like the content. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna do make unique. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do whoops, I did not do this right. This is there, yeah, that's what I meant to do. Not really, I meant to do something even different. I'm gonna zoom in right here. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Alright, so we're going to do this too. We're going to make this unique. We're going to change select source to this one. So it'll automatically change it. What we're going to do with these is lower them down to G. I'm going to test it out. So we're just changing around the melody a little bit. Alright, cool. So that kind of gives you the basic of like the end. I don't know if you call this the verse or chorus. He really, doesn't follow any technique. We're just trying to grab the essence or the style that he would do. But we're just going to call this verse just for the sake of it, in case if we forget it. And then we're going to do this for intro. Now let's listen to this and see if we can take any of these out to make it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is a fruity filter. Pretty much, if you guys just have any filters, just a high pass filter. I don't know. I mean, has no low end and it has decent amount of high end, so you can cut off. So I mean, that's all it really is. I mean, so no bass. Now, what we're gonna do, we could do this different ways, but we're just gonna create an automation and do this. We're just gonna drop it down, so it's like almost coming back. The main reason why we would put this filter in is just because this beat is so basic and barren that I don't know if that's the right terminology, but I mean, it's just so basic. You do want to spice it up a little bit, and we might even want to add another melody. So we're going to continue over here just for the, we're going to call this a chorus. So what we're going to do, we're just going to keep the snares as is. Now this won't take as long, but because we're going to make it, I guess you'd say, more simple than the verse, we're going to keep this part actually like really, I don't know, mediocre, not really anything complex, but we're going to add like different instruments. So we're going to open this up real quick. What should we add? Let's go to Nexus. Okay, so I figured out what the next sound we're going to do. We're going to go into piano and go into the piano, distorted piano strings. So we're going to go name this distorted, whatever, I don't care. So we're going to go track. Now what we're going to do is go into here, control this, and copy it. Gonna go in here, pull up this, control V. So I'm gonna make a new melody. Going to try to change up that melody so it's not so similar to what we did earlier. We want to create something a little bit more melodic and change up. We want to first check if this even fits on key. Let's just go to D. Alright, cool. So we're gonna just put that in there. We're actually getting rid of the snares. We're gonna do the reverb clap. I want to put that pad guitar in there. Yeah, I don't like that. So this is probably the best we're gonna get. And then we could add probably some more percussions. As I said, we don't want to go overboard with this. We want to keep it pretty simple and melodic. So we're gonna put a really big reverb on this because I don't like the sound of it right now. I'm just doing this just to get the sound up, and I normally wouldn't do this for the final mix on some of my beats, but trying to get it right. We're gonna EQ this. Okay, so we're gonna drag this bad boy back over. So this is kind of like a basic way on getting that style. So we're gonna go ahead and just play it all the way through this, and we're gonna check if it's gonna sound like it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and learned and thought this fit the Night Lovell style. I plan on doing another style very similar to his, probably more of the sample bass, like the Clams Casino style. Oh, sorry, that's my phone. Apologies for that. But yeah, continuing. I plan on doing a Clams Casino and Night Lovell sample tutorial, but we're not gonna sample someone else's craft. We're gonna figure out that later. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna sample something. We're probably gonna design a melody and then sample it. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, share it. Let us know what you think. We plan on doing another one because Night Lovell and many of these other artists have such a wide variety of sound. This is sort of just to do your own way and to kind of get that sample, almost a sample feel with the moody guitar. Very basic beat, I would say, but it's a good start to making the Night Lovell beat. So let us know what you think. And this is Andrew here, and I'll see you guys later.